Yes, people. What's going on? Ezekiel Talks Football. We're back again with another video. And we took a little hiatus because the international break sucks. And you guys want me to force content down your throat that doesn't make any sense and has no relevancy to your life? Let's be honest. We don't want that. So we're going to talk about things that are actually relevant. The Premier League is back. We got some topics that we need to discuss. And you know what? I saved them up. We got some stuff going around with Liverpool. Apparently, they're linked to Leroy Sane. Apparently, they're trying to replace Mo Salah. Also, we got some Newcastle love in the building. We got Kendall in the house today, repping Newcastle. And unfortunately, she's here to talk about some sad news that has just dropped to us with the whole Tonali betting scandal and everything else. But welcome, Kendall. Love to have you on. You know what? I wanted to have you on after you beat somebody 8-0, but unfortunately, you couldn't come on after that. So better to have you.
That was a good few weeks ago now. It was about 6 weeks ago now. Feels like a lifetime ago. But
the last time I had you on, you were fuming, if you remember.
I think it was it after Liverpool or was it after Brighton? It might have been one of those.
And you beat PSG? What's going on?
I know, we beat PSG now. I know, crazy. I'm Man City.
Next level. We got Ram in the building repping Liverpool. That's the first topic we're going to discuss, as he has a Mo Salah heir apparent, or should I say Mane heir apparent, coming in very soon. We're going to talk about that. And we got Ryan on the building to talk about the depressing side in Manchester, the red side of Manchester. And you know what? I was listening to Rhino on Saeed's channel earlier. The man was sounding like he was giving a eulogy at certain points, and then other times he sounded like he was inspiring the whole house, like Coach Carter. We can do this. We can do this. That's what you're saying, right? So you still think you could do it even without the Qataris, eh?
Right, we just gotta wait and see, man. It's
morning time for you, isn't it?
Crazy. What? Who, me?
No, we'll get to the Qatar.
We're gonna get into it. It's crazy, man.
Big up to everyone watching right now. If you guys are coming over from Twitter, please do, guys, make sure you do hit that retweet button on Twitter. And also, while you're here, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like the video. We got a Chelsea fan coming through, Ches. I don't know where he is, but just like REECE James, we never know if he's going to be available for the game. And then, and as we're waiting for another Arsenal fan, also, Kunle is going to be coming through, as you guys always love his energy. Oh, yeah, now my people. Let's go, though. What are you saying, Ram? We got to talk about Liverpool. If you guys don't know, Liverpool are linked to a player who we all somewhat know. He played for Manchester City, named Leroy Sane. And they're looking at him. He's 27 now. Did you guys know this? The guy,
he's been around for time.
I thought he was younger. But the guy's 27, and it looks like he could be joining Liverpool to play on that right flank to be the replacement for Mo Salah. Now, before we go to Ram, I want to know, Kendall, and my guy Rhino, did you guys consider Leroy Sane as a potential Mo Salah replacement, or do you think that's like not similar? What do you think? Before we go to Ram,
I didn't really consider it just because I just didn't expect Leroy Sane to be coming back to the Premier League really at any point or anytime soon. It wasn't because I didn't think he would be a good Salah replacement, but he's been phenomenal, especially this season and last season, because he was injured. I don't know if it was early last season or the season before. He was injured for a little bit, but yeah, he's been pretty good. So it'll be Ram knows me. I try not to praise Liverpool too much, as much as I can. But yeah, I think it'll be good. There's no beef, but me and Liverpool don't.
She hates Liverpool fans. Just say it, Kendall. You just hate Liverpool fans.
So you hate Liverpool fans. You hate Man United fans. You don't like Tottenham fans. Who do you like?
No, I don't even like my own fans. I don't even like Newcastle fans, to be honest. So nobody, I don't think, at this point.
There you go. Big up everyone in the chat. Do me a favor. Do please hit that like button and let me know what do you guys think about potential Leroy Sane signing to Liverpool. Now, we're going to finish off with Ram. But before we go, Rhino, what are you thinking? Do you think Mo Salah, do you think this is the perfect replacement for Mo Salah? Another pacey.
You know what it is, yeah? Salah, no one can really replace Salah, innit? He's a quality player, you feel me? Profile-wise and what Leroy can bring to the game will be decent enough. I guess it's not a case of being a perfect replacement. It's just more of a, what's the best we can get at the moment. You feel me? For my opinion. But Salah's a special guy, man. It's very hard to replace that guy.
You see, you got Man City fans already saying it's going to make them feel sick. Man City do get a cut from the money if he comes back to the Premier League. They get like 8 million or something. I think it's like or something low like that. But I don't know how much he's going to go for. Maybe 80 million? Something crazy like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second when we get to Ram. But yo, Ches is in the building. Ches, how you doing, bro? You're on mute.
I'm good, man. Looking forward to the game on the weekend.
There you
Looking
go.
forward to the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up the panel. Yeah, it's a good show.
All right. Talk to me about this topic, bro. Because before we get on to Reece James and if he's going to be available, let's talk about what do you call it? What do you think about this potential signing for Liverpool? Do you think Leroy Sane could be that potential replacement or give them anything close to what Salah has given them?
No. Yeah, it's a tough one, but I don't think Liverpool need to replace Salah because they got enough attackers that can fill the void overall. I feel as though Klopp, being the man manager he is, gets the best out of attackers we've seen over the years. So there's no reason to say that Sane coming in doesn't add to their bolster of attack as it is already. So I think that Leroy Sane would be a good addition to the squad. And he wouldn't be the replacement, but he would fill in for Salah's goals that they're missing and then will chip in. Hopefully for Liverpool fans anyway. But yeah, I don't think you can replace him, to be honest. But yeah.
Okay. It kind of seems like everyone's just kind of like, it is what it is. Don't you guys think it's scary that they could potentially get one of the best like players? And also, it's not only that they're linked to Sane. I've seen they're linked to Musiala. What do you guys think about that? Before we get to Ram, because Ram, I know you're a Liverpool fan. You're going to go in on this. But I feel like the other guys need to speak before you get a chance to go and tear into it. Musiala also, at a certain point, we have to say that can't happen. Surely Musiala won't leave Bayern to go to.
Hey, don't hype me up, girl. Don't hype me up about Musiala, bro.
Talk to me, guys. Talk to me, because I think I need to bring up this article because it came from Germany, and you know these are the same people who always have the stories. They always know what the hell's going on, and they seem to be knowing things that we don't know at this moment in time. They're saying Musiala, Leroy Sane are both on the transfer list for next summer for Liverpool. And
I can't imagine getting them both. I think it'll be one or the other. I think I don't see them getting both.
What kind of large deal do they have with Bayern? You give Mane to them for nothing. You get Gravenberch now, and then now you're trying to get more from them. It's like, what kind of feeder club situation is this?
Some clubs do have relationships like that though. Like Atletico and Chelsea had the one like for years, where they just kept swapping players all the time.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Chelsea always have loopholes. Remember the David Luiz to PSG, and then they bought him back for less. It's like, what? But yeah, okay, let's go, Ram. It's your time to shine. Talk to me. Musiala, obviously, Chelsea were also linked to him. Chaz, you must be pissed. You're like, you're academy graduate going to another team. Chez, man, you're bottling it more than
bro. Bro, I can't lie. Musiala, we're used to this now, innit? So it's what it is, isn't it? Like,
okay. I think it's time to unleash Ram now, bro. Musiala, Leroy Sane. I feel like I've spoken to you before on certain topics like this. You get excited. Are you getting excited today?
Musiala, I'm very excited about. Musiala is my guy. Musiala is my guy. Obviously, I was upset that he chose Germany over England because I think him and Bellingham, that partnership would cook. It would be an insane partnership. But Musiala, for me, is arguably one of, if not the best youngster out there. I think it's either between him and Bellingham. I think he's ahead of Pedri and Gavi, in my opinion. It's mainly Bellingham and him up for grabs of who's the best young player. So if we end up getting someone like a Musiala, technical ability, now starting to bring output to his game and clutch moments, especially winning the Bundesliga for Bayern at the end of the last season, the final game of the season. That's like I think for me, he's a generational player, generational talent, in my opinion. He is one of the most exciting prospects in the world. Getting him would just make us even more stronger. The Leroy Sane shouts, I'm a little bit concerned because I'm not a massive fan of Sane. I was a fan of Sane at City, but ever since he went to City, ever since he left City, and I was like, yeah, you're meant to spread your wings and become that guy. He just hasn't become that guy. If you look at the wingers that they have, he's technically, in my opinion, he's third best. I think Gnabry's better than him. I think Gnabry is someone that we should go for instead of Sane if we are looking at Bayern Munich. I think Coleman's ahead of him. So for me, he's third choice, third best. And I'm not too keen on him. I think in the big moments as well, one thing you can't compare with Salah and Sane. Salah turns up in the big moments. Sane, every big game I've seen him play, he's been absolutely shocking. Like the one game that springs to mind is PSG during that COVID season, where he's just dropping stinker after stinker after stinker. I'm like, I can't be dealing with that as a right winger, you know? And if we talk about replacing Salah, simple fact, you can't replace Salah. You can't. So the only way you can almost live without Salah, and I'm going to do a money ball here, you got to recreate him in the aggregate. You got to build a system where you could get goals from other places. And I think the way forward for me is making a new system. And we've got players that can do that, i.e. Dominic Szoboszlai. Getting him more GA in that team, getting him around our midfield, getting around about 30 GA, both centre midfielders combined, 30 GA. And then our right winger brings up around about 15 to 20 GA. I think that's completely realistic. And I feel like that's the only way we can sort of recreate the output that Salah brings. That's the only viable option I can think of, because let's be honest, there is no one out in the world as a right winger that can play the way Mo Salah plays and produces the output that he produces. It's a simple fact. So you got to recreate them GA.
Yeah, you gotta always change it up. I know Rhino will probably tell you this from how many times Sir Alex Ferguson used to bring in different type of players and change it up, and just it would work. Chelsea, same thing. They would never bring in similar type of profile. They would just bring in someone slightly different and it would somehow work. But
the difference is, we have players that can do that. We have players in our midfield that can do that.
You guys need another attacker right now, or are they preparing for Mo Salah's leaving? That's it.
I think I think when Mo Salah leaves, I feel as though a good transfer window is getting a right back, a centre back, a new left back, and replace Tsimikas and get a right winger and a DM. That would be an incredible window.
Now, if you guys don't know, Liverpool play Everton this weekend, so it's a Merseyside derby, and this derby doesn't get hyped anymore. Like, there's no hype in it. Liverpool just win every year, especially this year. Let's talk about it, guys. Is there anybody predicting an Everton draw or win? Like,
no. We've been
it's
here.
Not even. They can't even count this a derby anymore. You can't count.
No, we can't even make this a talking point. I don't think we'll get 5 minutes out of this topic, bro. Like,
bro, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving.
There's no way. Nah. Sorry.
Like, I'm gonna say as it is, right?
Worst
Everton are shit. Everton are just shit. Like, I don't like Everton. If you're talking about 20 years ago where Everton was semi-decent, it was a big derby. Obviously, I think this derby's got the most red cards out of any other derby in the Premier League.
That's not a good thing.
I think in English football. Sorry?
That's not a good thing, bro.
That is a good thing, man. I want to see fights, bro. I want to see proper fights. I want to see some scraps.
Uncomfortable conversation. Is Liverpool Everton the worst big name derby in the league?
No.
Well, yeah, because it's not two big names. It's like a big name in Everton. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's not like even... It's just like a geographical derby. It's not really like a...
Oh, we lost Scandel.
Oh, there we
go. I'm back.
Disconnected you. I don't know how.
I don't know why. But, yeah, it's not like a geographical derby. It's just like a... it's just a geographical derby. It's not like a derby in terms of, like, what I would like to see.
Yeah, it's literally like a
pot. I'd rather watch Brighton Crystal Palace. Wallahi.
No, because that's not. I don't even know where that derby came from. That is just a totally made up thing.
From the Bird derby. It's like
that's just like a totally made up. There's another made up thing. Like, I'm not.
Liverpool, Everton used to be
Crystal
Palace.
Yeah.
I never even knew that was a derby.
It's because neither of them have like
it's
derby.
They just got birds on their emblem. That's it.
Is that the only reason why? Because of birds.
Yeah.
What's worse? Liverpool, Everton, or that?
That, because that's not even a derby, bro.
Yeah, that's.
Come on, let's not do this.
Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far when I say it's the worst derby, because at this point
it used to be one of like the most entertaining derbies because there's always goals, there's always shit happening. Like, something has to happen.
So let it off your chest. You're the first prediction of the day. What are you saying? You beating them convincingly? What is it?
I wouldn't say convincingly because again, it's 12:30 kickoff. Liverpool don't like 12:30 kickoffs for some reason, and a lot of our players are playing in South America. They won't be coming back, and we've got injuries in certain positions as well. So Robertson's out for 10 weeks, just to let you guys know, with a shoulder dislocation. Apparently, Darwin Núñez has cramp, so he's not going to be 100% fit. And I think Jota might be back. I don't know if Jota's still suspended. But yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a close game as well. I think it'll be a 2-1 Liverpool win, in my opinion.
2-1 Liverpool.
These man lost to Luton at home. And if you think they'll score...
Yeah, but bro, remember, it's just after international break. And obviously, Everton,
you're waffling.
No, Everton.
What's he waffling about?
No, bro.
No chance against Everton at home.
Okay, whenever I be realistic, yeah, you're like, oh, you're being pessimistic, or you're not doing it. Whenever I say, oh, I want to slap these guys 4-0, you'd be like, just be realistic, bro. What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? I'm telling you how as it is. I don't rate Everton. If I was hoping for a scoreline, it would be 8-0 against them. But I'm not going to get that. And plus, with the certain players that are out injured, just 2-1.
It's the first game back after international break, and nobody cares. That's the fucked up thing. Just give me your scores, guys, because at this point, this game is the least interesting game, I guess.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1. I'm going 2-1 Liverpool. Close game.
I'm going 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
Everyone's going 3-0. As long as Mo Salah's back, you're winning convincing. Your attack is just way better than their whole team. Like, even if you concede, you're going to score enough goals to win this game.
Yeah, we're at Anfield as well, so I do think we're going.
Ryan saying 1-1 for? Are you serious?
What is this, man? Look, I need to pattern you up right now, bro. Like, seriously, what are you doing? Like, I stick my neck out for you, and you're just doing nonsense like this. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man?
All right. Let's go to the next topic. The next topic is, what on earth happened this international break? This international break has to be the first international break I've ever been part of in a while. Like, how bad was this? Like, every day depressing news about stuff going on in wars, updates on random things, no actual good football. Like the international football, I don't think any of you guys even watched it besides the England game, maybe.
I watched a couple, but it was like no hour. Like it was that's a very Geordie saying. It was like not much going on.
It just felt like 2 weeks of depression.
I spent the most top part of the England game shouting at Harry Kane to stop playing in midfield and play up front. That's literally been my whole international
anyone here who's English, right? I don't even care about England. Like I genuinely don't give enough. Like I love the players. Don't get us wrong. There's some players who play for England who I proper love, and I think, I love that they play for England. But I literally just Southgate makes me just not even care. Like I genuinely don't care. Like until it gets to a tournament, I'm like they could. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. Like playing two old midfielders just gets on my nerves. Like go away. Like genuinely go away with it. I can't stand it. Actually, just puts me in a bad mood. I just don't even watch it. I enjoyed watching bloody USA Ghana more yesterday.
Yeah, big up Hussam sending us over everybody, everyone from This Is Football. Shout out to him for the redirect. And also, guys, if you guys have just joined the stream, please do hit that like button. We've already spoken about the Liverpool Everton game. Everyone's predicted a convincing Liverpool win except for me and Ram. But yeah, the international break sucks. I'm happy football is back. And I guess let's talk about brighter things.
There was one highlight I would like to point out.
Don't tell me India and Pakistan.
No. We will keep it strictly to football, yeah.
What?
Your boy Gabriel got absolutely bodied by Darwin Núñez yesterday.
Bro, Darwin Núñez.
Brazil was so crap yesterday.
Listen, yesterday
they sucked. They were ass.
Yesterday was all on Ederson. Now, I am not
look at that second goal. Look at that second goal again. Oh my God.
I am not going to sit here. And I've been hearing from Hamza all day. Now, don't get me wrong. He made a mistake by getting spun for the second goal. But the first goal, he had no issues involved in that first goal.
First goal, yeah.
Ederson gets beat. Guys, Ederson gets beat from a header outside that little box inside the penalty.
Yeah, the 6-yard box. Yeah,
6-yard box. A header from your near post, and you're standing at the near post. What is Ederson doing? This is what happens when they bench Alisson, right? And you have
speak on it down.
And then Hamza does a space saying Arsenal players are letting down their international.
Of course he does, isn't it?
First of all, if I'm not mistaken, Haaland didn't score for Norway, and they're out. Brazil losing. Are we gonna act like Neymar didn't just get season-ending injury in the middle of the game? Are we gonna
Yeah, that
act
was
like?
sad, man.
Are we gonna act like Casemiro looks like a shell of himself? And you even can agree with that, Rhino. He's looking
I didn't even
poor.
know Brazil were playing. Yes, I've been so out of touch with the international team.
And we have to have a conversation. Is the South American qualifiers even that tough? Like teams
Argentina is just absolutely smashing it though.
No, but
it depends because it's like Argentina, right? And then everyone else just like comes in behind. Like it's just weird.
Yeah,
like
Argentina.
Everyone else is kind of on a similar like level. It's weird.
It goes like Argentina, then Brazil is just above that. No, a little bit below, and then there's everyone else.
Even Brazil aren't like that good now though. Like that team should not be as crap as they are. Like actually stresses out.
Like, guys. This is what it looks like. And what I need to explain to you guys is that out of these teams, about 4 of them are guaranteed a spot. So is it really that tough when you take it in comparison to the in comparison to what the European teams have to go through, where only like 1 team out of their whole bracket gets in? This is
not one team, it's 2 teams. 2 teams per bracket.
Okay, so this is
and it's on a smaller scale, isn't it? So it probably works out.
Bro,
I can't think about it, but it probably works out similarly.
Guess what? The team that finishes 5th or 6th, if I'm not mistaken, I forget how many qualify. The team that finishes the last one that goes into a playoffs, they go into a playoffs versus New Zealand or Australia. Like
they do like Australasia and then like stuff like that. Like, what's it called, Oceania or whatever.
Yeah, if Ecuador can't beat New Zealand, like what are we talking about?
Australia. I think Australia and New Zealand they play for like the Asian Football League now because they're just better than everyone else.
One of them get in. One of them automatically get in, but then there's a qualifier from that side that fights off the last person in South America. So my point is to the Messi fans who keep saying, "Oh, if Messi was in Europe, he'd score way more goals." Like maybe, but maybe he might not qualify as often. Because let's be honest.
Well, he played for Spain.
Argentina is always going to guarantee qualification. Spain doesn't guarantee qualification every year. Italy doesn't guarantee qualification every year.
Spain do.
These teams can. My point is, I've seen France not be in a domestic tournament before. These things can happen. It doesn't happen that often in these Spanish teams. You tend to always see Argentina, Uruguay, and Brazil in every cup. That's just a reality. Am I lying?
Before, no. Before, Uruguay used to never get in.
Really?
Well, before
they've got Bielsa now, though, haven't they? Bielsa ball in Uruguay, so it's all right.
Hey.
Ever since, I don't think they were in 2006. I think they came in 2010 and then just took off from there. But yeah, the quality of plays in South America has dropped as well. Like you don't get those kind of ballers that you used to have back in like the 2010s. Like even when you had like Paraguay and people like that, they had people like Cardozo who actually were bad man for Benfica and people like that.
Yeah.
You just can't think of anyone else for the smaller teams now. Like Peru, they had some decent players. I think Guerrero played for them back in the day. Like now it's just,
Solano.
You know what? While we're talking about smaller teams, let's get Tottenham out of the way because
I wondered who he was going to say next there. I was like,
to be honest, Tottenham, Fulham. Anybody going to be watching this game? What do you guys think? Predictions?
Why is a London derby, Gal?
Fulham going to get smacked.
Is it? I'm actually in London as well.
It's a Monday night game. Monday 8 p.m. game.
I don't know if Fulham gets smacked though.
I think Fulham's going to get smacked. Tottenham just score bare goals every game, bro.
You would have probably said that before you played them. You didn't beat them at home.
What?
He did as well. He did as well.
I'm giving them credit. They're playing well. They're going to win. They're going to win this game.
No, you talk about Fulham.
Yeah, I'm saying Fulham aren't as bad as you're making out. Like they're not.
Their goal difference is only +10.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just looking at it now, actually.
Tottenham's goal scoring and Fulham's defensive record aren't.
I think Igal's stuck in the mindset of how Chelsea beat Fulham at home.
Oh, so yeah, because we played so beautifully well against them. It's stuck in his mind, isn't it?
When Chelsea beat them the way they did, it is what it is.
That's when Gal was like, "Oh, they must be crap because Chelsea beat them, innit?" That's the agenda.
Listen, understand. Fulham were one of the better defensive sides in the league last year. This season, they've already conceded 13 goals.
Yeah, that's a lot, to be fair.
So I'm just looking at their defense and I'm saying, and their captain, I think, got a red card a couple games ago, and he's been out. So I know people are going to say Egal's just a Tottenham hater, but I'm giving you guys credit here. I'm saying they're going to probably win this game. Son and Madison are going to probably cook, and Fulham going to get a hold maybe 3-1. What you guys
Tottenham
saying?
are playing well, right? But the love-in's getting on my nerves. It's actually winding me up. Something rotten that I can't. It's genuinely annoying the life out of us, and I can't even imagine how like Arsenal fans or someone feel, because every single week Andrew's doing a different interview and like, oh, this great person. Like, I'm not even saying he's not a great person, because I'm sure he is, but it's actually like genuinely unbearable. Like, I cannot. Do you know what though? People probably thought that about us. People probably thought that about us about the takeover. To be fair, so I
with
can't
that
really
Luis
say much,
Diaz
you know.
offside,
Did you hear what? Did you hear what they said about the title thing?
Nah.
What title thing?
Listen to this. You're gonna laugh.
What?
Please, God, no.
Oh, it's this guy again.
No. When I see
Tim Sherwood,
I'm like, no.
If they're there or thereabouts around January when the window opens, why can't they go and invest again? Daniel Levy might have to go and do that. Bentancur hasn't kicked a ball yet. He's one of the best midfield players they got. This guy, Postecoglou, has improved the players what they've had, which we felt weren't good enough, you know, for the last couple of seasons. Arsenal are going to be there, of course they are. Liverpool, we know, are going to be there. Possibly Newcastle, you know, with the run. The Champions League might play a part, how far they...
Be serious, because even Stuart Pearce said we're going to win the title.
Yeah, he's basically saying
everybody's in the title race.
Everyone is in the title race.
You know the problem is, it's not what he's saying, it's when he's saying it. Why are you talking like this? And it's not even the end of October yet. Why can't people?
I did laugh, right? Because you know, obviously when Sheikh Yassin had said, "Oh, he's not buying Man United and stuff," and everyone was like, "Oh, he might buy Tottenham because of whatever, I don't know what, for whatever reason." And then someone had put on Twitter yesterday, being like, it was a Tottenham fan, being like, "Oh, you know, I'm really glad of how Tottenham have done because they've got there on merit and their success is built on like a good squad and a good style of football." And I was just sat there like, you've literally just spent 200 million in the summer. Like, that's aside from obviously the sale of Harry Kane, you just spent 200 million. What even success have you had? Like, you're just playing good football for 3 months. Like, just relax, just chill out a little bit. Don't get us wrong, right? I'm propping up the celebration, please.
The Tottenham
I love everyone getting proper hyped and that. Like San Marino yesterday, I was like, oh, I love it. Like, even though they lost, I was like, brilliant. I love stuff like that because football's about moments. But honestly, when people are being deadly serious and they're like, well, why can't we win the title? I'm like, for several reasons, really.
The reason why Tottenham fans are getting gas is because they are playing well. They're happy they're playing well. But another reason why they're getting gas, their next 5 games are against Fulham, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Wolves, Aston Villa. And they feel like going into the game against Man City on December the 2nd, they could potentially be up at the top of the table. That's what they think.
They won't beat Chelsea.
The thing is, who have they actually played, right? Apart from obviously Arsenal.
Liverpool
game was, Man United.
Liverpool game is an asterisk.
At the minute, it's not great.
Okay,
yeah,
so
Liverpool game's a bit of a weird one because obviously
they played the 4 teams that are at the bottom of the table: Man United, Arsenal, and Liverpool.
They won't beat Chelsea though. I
So
don't
no
think they'll beat
respect for
Chelsea.
Liverpool.
have they played Brighton?
No.
But
They
again,
play, we can't deny what they've done this season. No one's going to downplay what they've done. They've beaten big teams, but
that Tottenham and Liverpool game, people were talking more about how well Liverpool played.
That's I was just about to mention that, man.
You know what I mean? So people don't really talk about that game. They're like, the Luis Diaz goal.
Hey guys, we were supposed to spend 2 minutes on this. We spent way too much time on Tottenham. Ryan, what's your score prediction?
I think probably 2-1.
2-1 Spurs.
Yeah, because at first I was going to say Spurs are going to fly with it, but Fulham can cause problems and be a bit of a difficult team sometimes. So, yeah. 2-1.
All right, what are you saying, Ches?
I think Fulham might score. I'm going to go over 1-0. I think it'll be tight.
Yeah. What do you call it? Ram, you got some haters in the chat. But anyways, what you got to say? What's your prediction?
I don't know if you guys know, Fulham's the only team this season to beat Tottenham. So if you want to go off something,
that's what I'm saying.
They have their number to an extent. I think it'll be a tough game. I think they'll go 1-1. 1-1. I think they'll draw.
What about you, Kendall?
Yeah, 2-1. I agree with 2-1 Tottenham. I think they're at home. They were different, like that, because they're doing so well. They're a different beast at home, and it sometimes just fuels you on. But Fulham are like a strange team. Like, you just don't know. They're like Brentford. Like, you just don't know what's going to show up on the day. They're either going to play the best ever or just really badly. So, yeah, I think 2-1 Tottenham. I think they'll win still.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the exact same score as you, 2-1. Egal is worried about Ange building a team in one summer while Arteta took 4. I hear this every year. Same thing I heard about what do you call it? Your manager at Man United. He built a team that won a trophy in 1 year. Arteta, it took him 6 months to do the same thing. Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, it is what it is. Until Tottenham do something, you can't puff up your chest and chat shit to anybody. You haven't really done nothing. But hey,
like Arsenal fans, isn't it?
Enjoy your football and have a good time.
We've got to remember as well that Tottenham have got no. I don't think anyone's realising that Tottenham have got no extra games.
You're acting like Arsenal.
I caught him.
He's saying like Arsenal fans. We'll talk about Arsenal in a bit.
No, but Gal, what I said wasn't wrong though.
Are we not considered as a bona fide threat for the?
No, but Gal, use your same logic you just said for your team. Say what you just said.
But Arteta at least won a trophy, for God's sakes.
But not with the team you built now. That's
they're
the
not
point.
even 4 weeks into a. They're not even like 8 weeks into a thing, and they're moving mad. Let them.
Why do you think we hate them, Miguel? Why do you think we hate their fan base?
I think everyone hates Tottenham.
Everyone hates Tottenham.
Everyone hates Tottenham just because they're Tottenham. I don't know what they did to the whole English game.
Chelsea hate Tottenham.
Did they snitch on everyone back in the day or something? Because they get treated like
nah, bro. It's just that they're a team that their fan base talk as if they're a big team, but they haven't. I don't think my dad was born when they won the league title, bro. That's how bad they are,
bro. You got West Ham fans saying they hate them. Every team in London hates them. You got Newcastle fans saying they hate them. You got Manchester United fans saying
fans, innit? It's the fans.
I never used to hate Tottenham, but ever since that game where they just didn't show a little bit of humility and a little bit of like understanding, I'm like, nah, fuck you, go away. I don't like you.
It was a one game. Kendall,
that one game.
It was because of the Madison beef.
Even before that, I just feel that it's just like, meh. I don't know. I cannot explain it. I don't have any like feeling towards them, but it's just like what annoys me. And there's other like obviously fan bases that do it, and people probably think that about my fans as well. Not me, because I'm quite realistic, but like my fan base like putting themselves in conversations that like you don't belong in. And that's what annoys us, I think, more than anything. But like, so I like put a ride out for other teams that I don't even like, because I'm like, you shouldn't be in that conversation. But they're doing well. They're going to be fine. As I said, they've got no extra games this season compared to everybody else that they'll be battling with. Obviously, Chelsea aside, because they've got no extra games. But now, are you guys out of the cup as well, Ches, or not?
No, we're not in the cup.
You're still in it?
Yeah.
So, like, Tottenham haven't got Carabao now because they're only, like, waiting for the FA Cup. They've got no Europe, so they'll be absolutely fine. Like, they'll get top 4. I don't even think they won't. I think they absolutely will. Yeah. But, yeah, it's just one of them things that everyone's just...
too early.
Yeah, it's just...
And if you're watching on Twitter, I'm just going to say this. Just jump over to YouTube because I'm going to be ending the stream on Twitter. But, yeah, let's continue, people. First things first, we got to now talk about Manchester United because we spoke about Tottenham. We spoke about that. We got Sheffield United versus Manchester United, the battle of the Uniteds. Rhino.
Must win. 6-pointer.
First, I want to know, what's the atmosphere now that you're a week removed from the announcement that you're no longer getting the takeover for Jake Shasim? And what's the mood with this game? Are you guys thinking like confident you can do it, or is it kind of like the mood has gone with everything else?
To be fair, I feel like the news of Sheikh Hassim backing out was very disappointing. But for me, I'm at a stage with Manchester United where I'm just realistic and I'm in acceptance of where we're at, and I'm just going to ride it out. You feel me? So, I do still have hope in Ten Hag to hopefully turn it around. You know, there's certain things he's doing that's not helping the situation, but you know, I want him to work at it, figure it out, and he's got credit in the bank for me for last season. I know we can talk about the state the league was in and the teams that didn't turn up and whatever, and we could talk about the fact that you know, we could talk about all the style of play and all of this stuff. But thing is, for me, he got there in the end, and I'm hoping he'll figure it out. It's difficult times because there's a lot going on behind the scenes, on the pitch as well. You've got this ownership situation, and now we've got this Sir Jim situation where he's taken 25%, and you know, a lot of us didn't really want him in. We wanted the Qataris in instead. But I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. With the Glazers still in power, there's always the whole situation of where are we really gonna go with this whole team, and you have to look at it like this. as long as the Glazers have been here, they've never cared about the footballing side. And we've had so many ups and downs. So if he is going to come here and hopefully change the sporting direction, and they can see themselves as maybe profiting from that as well, because that's what they're here for, just making money. We'll see. But right now we're in the mud, So all the banter everyone has, I know rival fans are loving it, because maybe a part of you guys did worry that, if they do come in, it could be the waking of a sleeping giant, possibly, But yeah, it just is what it is. I'm at peace with it. It is what it is. When I go into these games now, I have no expectations. So I'm going to watch the game literally, and I'm not expecting nothing. Like, if we win, we win. Because a bit like what Kendall said about Brentford's, United have been a team where sometimes you don't know what team are going to turn up. And right now, I'm just going to watch it from a distance.
Your game is at 8:00 on Saturday after the Chelsea.
Oh, we got the 8 p.m.
5:30. So
everyone's watching.
It's going to be a situation where everyone is going to be sitting there waiting to see if Manchester United drop points away from home on a Saturday night.
I don't even know if what we're away yet. I don't even know if we're home or away.
No lie, Rhino. It's written. It's written.
It is written. I can't lie. It's written.
The team you're playing, Rhino, hasn't won a game all season. They've drew one game.
That just adds to the narrative.
So the narrative is going to be, it's not even going to be big. It's going to be gargantuan.
Bro, this is the team that lost to Newcastle 8-0.
Oh, man. This is not
Kendall's
good.
man them slapped them up.
At their gap as well.
No.
Not even at St. James at
right.
their gap.
I think it's only right that we throw it over to Kendall. Kendall, surely Sheffield United can't do it versus Man United. What do you think?
The thing is, though, before our game, they've not been battered at all. They actually had, no one had proper battered them, in terms of how they play or anything, and results. So it was a bit of a weird one, because when we were on the way to the game, because I was there, my dad was like, no one's battered these yet. I'm quite worried. And I was like, yeah, I am as well, because we hadn't been playing well, obviously, at that time. So yeah, but it's one of them things in football, isn't it? One of them storylines. It's one of the storylines that is something's gonna happen, especially after obviously the week that Man United fans have had. But yeah, no, you've got to win. There's just no way, man. There's just no way. But you know what? If you lose to Sheffield United, there's pressure. There's big pressure there. Because obviously, they haven't had a win all season. So I know you would prefer it if it was at home, because it would have been a little bit easier to grab. But yeah, I still think you'll win. You'll be okay.
We should. We realistically should do. We should do. Though.
Quick question: is Onana a flop?
Oh yeah, at this moment he is.
I can't lie.
Honest opinion. Do you consider him a flop signing, or do you think it's going to take a while for it? Because usually goalkeepers it doesn't take them a while. They come in and they're good or they're not good. It's one or the other.
Yeah, that's right, girl. You're right.
No, yeah, definitely right.
I don't know, because
the goalkeeper come in, he was bad and turn it around.
De Gea probably.
De Gea was bad.
Yeah, but Kepa was bad, and then he kind of had a little bit of a remontada, and then he's went off again.
I don't know.
It's complicated, man.
It's either.
If you watch the Galatasaray game, the guy got beat by I don't know. It's just weird.
Nah, those goals.
He's not looking good. I can't lie.
Rhino, man, what's he doing?
He looks like he shot a pump.
He's shaky. I can't lie.
How'd you get chipped that close to the goal?
Do you know what it's like? Yeah. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys used to watch wrestling back in the day. Yeah. You know when they do them fake jumps, and it's like when he's diving it just looks. It looks so animated. Yeah. It looks so half-hearted.
Frog splashes, isn't it?
Yeah. So I can't lie. I want to have faith in Onana, and I want to believe that his confidence will build. And partly the fact our defense is not there as well, and shaky, is playing a part. But he's not helping himself. Just the fundamentals of goalkeeping, he's not helping. So I'm worried. I'm concerned about him. I can't lie. I want to give him time, but I'm definitely very concerned.
Do you think it's just him, or do you think it's defensively as well?
It's definitely overall, but at the same time, he don't help himself with the little basics. But I think the defense does play a part, though. It does.
Man said he's doing the frog splash out of goal. That's crazy. Listen, finally, everyone here just wants to laugh at Man United for not getting their ownership change. But this new guy, Radcliffe, could he actually be good for them? Do you guys see any way that this guy could be good for them?
You just don't know, though. This is the thing. you don't know how something's going to go. Like, he could come in and be like, right, I'm taking control of everything from this point onwards, which is what like Man United fans have been so annoyed about with the Glazers, because they've not controlled things well. So Jim Ratcliffe could come in and be like, oh, sorry, so Jim Ratcliffe could come in and be like, you know what, I'm taking control of everything. I'm dealing with it. And he could be good at that. He could put people in the right places.
New
But
addition in the building, Kendall. I'm just gonna bring him in. We got
go on.
Nigerian Englishman in the building, and Ram. I
oh
think
yeah, now my people.
Yeah, man, I got ahead of
She
my
knows
appreciate
now.
you
She
having me.
knows. Big up.
big up
Big
Ram.
up
Oh
Ram,
yeah,
bro,
now
big
my
up.
Big up, Ram.
people, my people. It's your dark skinned man from the motherland, and if you didn't know before, tonight you go understand. Yes.
Get it.
Sorry, I'm on Niger time. Sorry, forgive me.
Nah, bro, it's fine. It's fine. You missed a bunch of topics. We spoke about Tottenham. We spoke about Liverpool. We're now on Manchester United, Sheffield United. Surely they can't lose to Sheffield United. What's your score prediction? Start it off for us.
Surely they can't lose to Sheffield United. That's what we're saying. Surely they can't. But will they? Do you know what? After all this adversity, I think Man United will sneak a little 2-1. Scott McTominay will get on the score sheet. Little 2-1 win for them again, man. That's what I
There
see.
you go. There you go.
Give them
Kendall?
something to cheer about.
Yeah, I still think Man United win. I think it'll be probably 2-0, to be honest.
What
Yeah,
about
they're
yourself?
annoying like that.
Hmm?
Man U are just annoying like that. They'll probably win
Yeah,
this next game.
They consider Man U a derogatory term, apparently.
What?
Yeah, apparently calling them Man U is because of what happened in Munich. There were songs.
Oh,
sang
Man
about-
U. Yeah.
So it's
No,
like-
it's true.
So
I
it's
thought
like
I was half
calling
sleeping there.
because
Yeah.
I remember someone was telling me, "Don't call us Man U." I'm like,
Yeah,
why?
don't. Yeah. It's offensive. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like
Man
they're like,
U all the time now. Now I know that. Offensive. Man U all the time now, boy.
Hey, be careful, bro.
no, be careful around the
Fan base
wrong.
will come
people.
up to
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's get back to the main point. What's your prediction right now?
Yeah, I would say 2-0. To be honest, 2-0 or 1-0, man. We're gonna scrape.
2-0?
it, man. We're not in the
Ches?
best form.
Yeah, I was going to say 2-0. I think Rashford will score. Yeah, I think they'll be all right. I think they'll deal with them.
I'd love a draw, just a 0-0 draw. Just everyone just waste their Saturday.
Boring.
Just waste your Saturday. 0-0 draw. I'm gonna be streaming anyways during the game, so hey,
I'm not going to be watching it. I'm at the boxing on Saturday in London, so I'm not going to be
who's fighting?
watching. So it was meant to be Watsy and Aziz, but it's been cancelled because Aziz got injured in like 2 days ago in training. So it's just like the undercards and stuff are on now. So yeah, but I'm still going because I planned on going.
I was waiting for you to finish that. You're going because what?
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah,
Adam.
because-
Is it Adam Aziz? Adam Aziz.
I don't even know what his first name is, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
She just likes a good scrap.
I was
Go
just
on,
there.
Kendall.
I've never
Hey,
been to
let's
boxing
watch a
before,
good
so I was
scrap.
like, I want to go.
Let's talk about scrappy old Newcastle.
I never
anyway.
knew you were violent like this, Kendall, but now I know. I know.
Let's talk about Tonali, guys. Did you guys hear what happened? This could actually derail your season slightly, and it's kind of annoying for you, I'm assuming. Tonali is apparently going to be facing a ban very soon over a betting scandal that took place in Italy. And it looks like the people involved in the scandal are pretty much chirping like birds, because more and more people are getting caught up into this whole situation. Now there's 2 players that have been confirmed, Tonali and Nikolai Zanoli. I don't know who else is involved, but Kendall, what do you know about the
Spurs
Spurs
keeper.
so far? Give us a little update on what's going on, because I from what I've seen, I just seen people outraged because it seemed like people were giving him sympathy and saying he has an addiction. I never heard none of that for Ivan Toney, and just kind of like it's just kind of weird to me.
First, I blame Kendall for it, by the way. I blame Kendall. It all started
Don't blame
before
it.
she comes in. Before Kendall comes in, yeah, it's Kendall's fault because she's the one that put the pressure on this midfield. She said she wouldn't change this midfield for Arsenal's midfield, and that put unnecessary pressure on them. And he lost it. Tonali lost himself and started placing bets. Shit happens, man.
But
Kendall,
Do you believe
answer
the
for your crimes. Answer for your crimes, man.
yeah, it's obviously very frustrating from like a club point of view because they obviously had no idea. Our club specifically, since the takeover, has been extremely specific about who they bring in and background checks and the right personalities and everything, which is why it's gone so well so far. So obviously they didn't know that. I genuinely hope that if he has an addiction, obviously he hasn't said anything himself, and the club haven't directly said that he has said that himself. They've just said they're supporting him, obviously, him and his family in what's going on at the minute. If he has an addiction, I do genuinely hope he gets the help. I said the same about Ivan Toney. I said if he had an addiction, I genuinely hope he's able to get the help that he needs. But obviously, it's just frustrating for us because now we're looking at least 7 months, because that's what Fagioli got. So, and he's like in the same scandal, so he got 7 months. And the reason his was reduced was because he went to the authorities himself and denounced himself to the authorities, whereas Tonali has not done that. So we're looking at the minute, if we go off media, because there were so many conflicting reports. Yesterday it said it was just blackjack and poker, which is still against the law in Italy.
Is it?
And the Italian FA. I think if I don't know actually the rules, but it's still considered like a criminal offence or whatever. So it was 3 years for that. And then that was yesterday. So we were like, oh, look, maybe he hasn't bet on football, so he'll be fine. He's not going to get banned from football. Today, it's come out that he has bet on football and he has bet on AC Milan, and it was in games that he was involved in. So similarly to Tony. But unfortunately, the reason it's going so quickly is because the Italian FA is so strict on this. So we're looking at, I think, a year, which is just very frustrating, especially when we've spent money on a player in a time where we're like hampered by FFP. But again, if he has got an addiction, then I can't say too much about it because obviously there's help that needs to be had there. But I'll just be interested to know, because his agent's obviously known for a while, who at AC Milan knew, if anybody did, because then that makes the move weird. Like, it makes it like very, very fishy that the boyhood like Milan fan, like he was going to be their captain, like everything, was allowed to move. Because when it actually happened, this is what made me feel weird. We went over there for Barella. They said Barella's categorically not for sale, and it said no, Barella's not for sale. And then randomly, someone had just put in like Dan Ashworth's ear, oh, there might be a deal there to be done for Tonali, which was weird because we were took by surprise as a club as well. So it just makes it all just very, very strange.
He would have missed out on his bonus if
Did a Wolf of
he
Wall
cancelled the
Street to
move.
them.
Anyway,
Yeah, so it's a bit weird, but obviously the media and stuff are saying that AC Milan didn't know and whatever. He was very secretive about it. But yeah, it's just so much conflicting reports at the minute. The club statement that they put out today hasn't really said much. It's just said that he's under investigation and that's that. But at the moment, similarly to Tony, he's allowed to play until there's a conclusion or until the English FA needs to get involved. So yeah, but it's just really, really frustrating.
I was just gonna say, you're gonna be fine. Joe Willock is a star, so do
you know what? Everyone's saying like, "Oh, mid-table, here you come," and that. Tonali hasn't changed that much about our team at all because he hasn't been playing the full 90 minutes.
Yeah.
He was injured for 2 games, so for me, like he hasn't. Although he's come in, and he's looked good. He hasn't immediately like done something to my team where I think, "Oh, we'll be fine next year." So
and he can still train.
All it does, he can still train at the minute, and obviously
like he's injured, so he'll come back perfectly fine.
It's just more annoying than anything because obviously, like as I say, we're not at a point in football and FFP to spend money on who we want. Like we can't just in January be like, right, let's go and spend another 70 million on a player because we can't. Like we're not allowed to do things like that.
I just have to say, Mohamed El-Neni just dropped a video, guys, and with everyone else that's have been dropping videos and statements that have been very poorly worded and very like inconsiderate, this has to be the best video or statement that I've seen come out from anybody. And obviously, if you guys want to be on screen, it's fine. I'm just going to show everybody what he said because I felt like it's very important. Even though I'm not trying to make this a political thing, I just want to show you guys what he said as a footballer, because I feel like it's very powerful.
There has been too much violence and too much heartbreaking brutality. The escalations in the recent weeks is unbearable to witness. All lives are sacred and must be protected. The massacres need to stop. Families are being torn apart. What's clear now is that humanitarian aid to Gaza must be allowed immediately. The people there are in terrible conditions. The scenes at the hospital last night were horrifying. The people of Gaza need food, water, and medical supplies urgently. I'm calling in the world leaders to come together to prevent the further slaughter of innocent souls. Humanity must prevail. It's not always easy to speak.
I'm not gonna lie, it must be tough for him to even speak about this as a professional footballer with all the people getting cancelled, people losing their jobs, people friggin' losing support. Like, I know he didn't go in and say, "Oh, free anybody," or didn't mention any party specifically, but just to call for just to be open enough to say something is you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, honestly.
100%.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we keep it moving. I just wanted to share that quickly. Kendall, the whole Tonali thing, you're gonna get scot off easy. There's not a hostile panel today. We're gonna keep it moving. But what do you think your weekend? What do you think your prediction is for your week? This game?
2-0. Where we win 2-0.
Wait, who you lot playing?
Crystal Palace at home.
Ah, yeah. 2-0.
2-0. Yes.
I think they'll win as well, man. I don't know. All the big teams, I think, will win this weekend. Obviously, the Chelsea Arsenal is a bit different, but yeah, I think they'll beat Palace.
Are Chelsea still considered a big team? Or is that a thing? Is that a thing? Okay.
Oh, you're talking to me?
He's not.
I was asking I was asking the panel in general.
All right, what you saying right now?
Newcastle Palace. Yeah, Newcastle should have a comfortable win. Palace can just like what team was I talking about earlier? Fulham. They can be a bit surprising, but I don't think Palace have had really good form recently, have they? They definitely have.
Only
a
the
goal
Man
in
U
them.
went
I
away.
think they started okay, didn't they? But I think they dropped off.
They dropped off.
Didn't they beat Man U away? No, 1-0.
They beat us away. Oh yeah, they did. We played terrible.
And said, "Oh yeah," like he doesn't.
Listen, when we lose, I forget about it. I delete it from my memory cells. But yeah, they did. They didn't even play well that game. We just played really bad. Yeah, Newcastle should do it. If they're gonna leak a goal, they might leak a little one goal from Palace. But yeah, 2-0, 3-1 maybe. I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 as well, man. 2-0.
I think everyone expects Newcastle to win. It's just
how they should, man.
How are they going to keep it going with all the European games? Let's see. Because you're playing midweek. Who are you playing?
Dortmund.
Doesn't get any easier, does it?
Are you like home or away for Dortmund?
We're at home.
We're at home, okay.
How did you not get back-to-back home games in the Champions League?
So we had Milan away, PSG at home, Dortmund at home, Dortmund away, PSG away, Milan at home. So we've got we had 2 and 2, and then a home game to finish.
All right, let's get into the last big game of the weekend. I think we covered everything. We spoke about Liverpool. We spoke about Man City, Brighton. Let's just throw that in quickly. Anybody think Brighton can do anything versus Man City? Man City have lost back-to-back games in the league.
Oh, they can't lose another one.
Yeah, I think Brighton might collect 3-4, man. City go angry. They go mad. So,
back at the Etihad as well.
Yeah, bro. Long day.
They're not going to have Ederson. They might not have Ederson. He might not be back.
Might be good for them, to be honest.
I don't think Ederson
no Ederson, no De Bruyne. What about
Ortega's good though.
Nah, he's a decent backup keeper, man.
What's my man's name again?
Rodri's back.
Rodri's back. Yeah. That's gonna be a big difference, man.
And Haaland, obviously his international break hasn't gone well, so he should be.
He scored a hat trick, man. The hat trick is definitely loading, bro.
He should be he's due for some.
Otherwise, who is it? Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk, bro. He's in for a long day, bro.
Yeah, Brighton could be leaky.
You're gonna toast them, man.
I think it'd be a big scoreline. You could easily see a 3-0.
Or even a 4-1, 5-1, bro.
I just cannot imagine. Couldn't even imagine City losing back to back. Never mind 3 in a row. Be serious. I just can't see it happening. And if it does, Arsenal's winning the league.
Bro, if they lose this game, tell them again, bro. It's mad, isn't it? City have never been on this kind of run before in a minute. So it's crazy.
No, but
has Brighton ever given them a good game? I feel like
they won. They took 6 points off them last season, no?
Last season, yeah. And I remember
no one's beating us at the Etihad, says Daniel. No one's beating us at the Etihad. Okay, we'll see. Those are the
Brentford might have some words about that. Brentford might have some words about that.
But yeah, the Brighton could perform good, but they're up and down. You don't know what Brighton you're going to
They've
get.
got hella injuries as well, though,
Put your
man.
money where your mouth is. If you're making a prediction, what are you guys making?
4-1 to Manchester City. 4-1 City, I say.
I'm still saying City win. Yeah, 2-1.
City win convincingly.
I say
Nah,
close
we need a
game.
score.
I say close game. 2-1.
Say 3-0. 3-0 City.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's a boring game. 1-0.
Oh yeah, for the narrative, innit? I hear it.
You
Said
said?
for the narrative.
No, because I just think if you guys have been watching City lately, they're getting all these chances, but they're not really scoring. So maybe they just get the one goal.
Look, I'm not trying to anger any City players that watch the show. Please continue as you are, City. Continue.
Let's end. What's everyone's prediction? Kendall?
Yeah, 3-1. City.
Everyone's just going easy. Win.
Yes.
Rhino?
Yeah, I'll say that. I don't know. It might be tight though. You know, Brighton do have goals in them. You know, but City.
Right, go with chess, man.
Yeah, let me try. Let me
Come
find
on,
it. I need to
man.
find it. I need to find it.
I no worries.
3-1 City. 3-1 City.
3-1. And Ches, what was your
Yeah,
just for the record?
I said 3-0. 3-0 City.
I'm just glad that now people are doubting. They're questioning whether City can win games. I'm happy about that. They probably will win.
It is what it is. Now it's time to talk about the Chelsea Arsenal game. And I think the only way to start this Chelsea Arsenal conversation is let's talk about the fact that I have over 1,200 people have blocked me on Twitter, and I think about
swear down
800 of
And
them.
mine's probably like 4,000. Like, to be fair,
Yeah.
mine's definitely up there.
Yeah, I have 1,000.
What are you lot doing to piss off the masses, mate? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I
what
just
it
have
is.
to breathe and I annoy people.
I
so.
just have to tweet about Chelsea. That's all I have to do. So in the last
No,
48 hours-
you got respectfully though. Like, if is there a Chelsea guy on this panel?
Me.
Yeah, Ches.
I'm a Chelsea
Yeah,
fan.
Ches.
And what is he doing on a higher position than I am? That doesn't make sense.
Come on.
Wow.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
They're on page 2, my guy. Them lot are on page 2. Yeah. Better.
They both got dropped. Anyways, first, Chelsea Arsenal combined 11. Let me know what you guys think.
Oh,
This
All right, I
is-
thought you were going to get us to do it. But...
yeah, this is
I know you
crazy.
hate these, Kendall. So I didn't get you guys to do it. I already did it.
What's Enzo doing inside that? Is it because Havertz plays?
Enzo's only there because
Havertz has been playing for us.
you know what? PR.
Okay.
Give him one guy.
Just to
Give him one guy.
please the masses.
Yeah. No, Ben White. The only reason why Ben White's in there over Reece James is Reece James ever fit. Like, guys, man's
Yeah,
played
fair,
17 games in a year and a half. Like, to give you an example, Reece James has played less games since the last calendar season started than Thiago Alcantara.
Bro,
You didn't have to explain it to us, bro.
I'm happy.
He's played less games.
Since I retained,
Played less games than Kieran Tierney, and Kieran Tierney got loaned at the beginning of the season.
we know about Reece James. Even Chelsea fans say this, though. It's old news, isn't it?
So that's
This is why, like, the whole world class thing bothers me, because I think Reece James is is a very, very good player, like, on his day. But part of being a footballer is availability, like, that's and longevity. So you cannot put him in them conversations now because he's just not. His day is like 3 times a year.
It's frustrating as a Chelsea fan because he'll play, and then next week he's gone, and everyone's like, he's out. For like a few weeks.
And he's your official club
that's
captain
the thing as well,
now,
isn't
right?
it? Ches, like, he'll get injured, and it's like long term. It's not like, oh, he's injured for 2
it's never.
games.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if it was a short term thing, no one's gonna lose their mind. But it's
Like
when
a
it's like
Saka injury, a little knock, and then back
training
next
injury
game.
ends up being like 2 months, and then he comes back, and there's another month, and he comes back, it's number 2. Then it's just like, of course, people are going to say he ain't world class. I'm not going to say.
And it's always when he's finding form that he gets injured again. Like,
he played well against Liverpool. It was like, yeah, push on.
It's mad.
Must be frustrating.
You know what? In the combined 11, it should be all Arsenal players. But on a serious note,
it shouldn't be though. It shouldn't be.
No, but okay, who should change? Who should change in there?
Put it back up again.
Okay, but before we go, who are you thinking?
No, but I want to see it because.
Nah. We don't. You don't need to see nothing. If you know, bro. Who should be in there? Who should be in the? No, don't. In fact, Igal, don't show it to him. Don't show it to him.
He's gonna
Tell us who. Nah, don't show it to him, Igal. I want to know who he thinks. I wanted a naked opinion, bro.
He said he was going to change one thing, didn't you?
How many games has Raya started this season?
No, he's only missed 3 games.
Because if he hasn't started every game this season, Sanchez goes in. That's the first issue I've got.
Wait. Who's the better?
No, if that
Bro, isn't it based on form? No.
Who's the better keeper?
What's his
I
based
don't know.
on?
It's Igal's show. Igal, what's it based on?
Okay,
The
what's it
reason
based
why
on?
I put Raya over Sanchez is because I think personally, if Chelsea had a choice, they would have either
That's not the
Raya
question, though.
or Ramsdale.
Oh, did you
over
see who
Sanchez.
was trending there? Willock. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, sorry, go on.
When's he back? by
It
the way?
changed. It refreshed, but Willock was there before.
Look, Partey. It's a sign. Partey should be there.
Okay. Be careful with your premise. Are you saying in form, overall players? Because if it's overall players, a lot of Chelsea players get in the squad too. So I'm saying,
No, I'm doing one thing: availability, form, and who's the best player overall. So I'm looking at it as if this is a
but then
game.
Thiago Silva should definitely be in here then.
Thiago Silva's finished, brother. Don't do that
Yeah,
anymore.
no,
bro.
you're
He's
waffling.
finished, bro.
Thiago
He's
Silva doesn't even-
finished.
Bro,
Finished.
Yeah,
No,
that's
you're
one.
off.
To be fair,
Bro, come on, we
Chelsea-
can't
I'm sure
do this
Chelsea's
thing
conceded
anymore, bro. He was
release
he was
goals.
a great defender, but
Bro,
now he's
bro,
done,
Don
bro.
already
He
knows.
can't, bro. He can't.
Chelsea's
Rano
defensive
and
record this
Kendall,
season is really
yeah. If
good.
you man watch Chelsea, we conceded 7 goals this season, yeah. One
We've
more than
conceded
Arsenal.
6.
But I'm not seeing one Chelsea defender or goalkeeper. Make that make sense. Make it make
Who?
sense.
Okay, no. Who do you want in there,
I
bro?
just told you.
The
I know,
context,
but
the
that's-
context is definitely
Right.
important.
Okay, so you
Form
want
and context is
Sanchez? Okay,
important.
hey, Igal.
Sanchez
He
and
wants
Sanchez.
no, Igal. He
100%.
wants Sanchez based on the fact that he's played every game. If he wants it for that reason, no problem. But we all know who the better keeper is.
It's not because he's played every game. It's because he's played
No,
every
but
game.
that's the only
Do you-
argument you have. He's not
Do you
better than
guys-
Raya, bro. He's
do you
not better
guys
than
think
Raya.
Raya's
1
better than
second,
Ramsdale?
rewind. Do you want anybody else in this team? Because let's
Let
see
me
if
land,
the
let me
logic
land.
applies.
I was
Don't
going to go
create
through,
beef
but
here,
obviously
Kendall, man.
couldn't
Don't
let go
ask
a bit
questions
triggered.
like that.
I was going to say Raya out, Sanchez in, Thiago Silva in for sleeves been cold, so I put him in the left over Gabriel. Not because Gabriel.
You're lying. You're
Bro,
lying. You
let
would
me land.
never
You
put him in.
triggered.
Okay,
Let
sorry.
him land. Let him
Triggered,
land.
triggered,
Let him
triggered.
land. Let him cook. Let him cook. Go
Let
ahead.
me cook, man. Let me cook. Raya out, not because he's a crap goalkeeper. This doesn't mean they're crap. Just
Mhm.
Raya out, Sanchez in because he's done quite decent for us. No one thought he would be good. He's only conceded 7 goals, 1 more than Raya. There we go. Arsenal, this top team, Chelsea are rubbish, right? Anyway, then we put in Thiago Silva, part of that defense also. I'll keep Zinchenko because you've got no left back good enough, no right back good enough. Rice has been better than Caicedo, so I'll keep him in. And then I'll still put Enzo in there. He's been all right for us. And who you got on the right centre mid?
Odegaard.
Odegaard. Yeah, he stays in. The right winger, Saka's better.
Hey,
Jesus.
but we don't need to finish the rest for us, bro. We know what that's about. Bro.
And
We know that
Martinelli.
was the rest of it.
I'll say
Martinelli.
it's been how many games? No, I wouldn't put Sterling over him. So yeah, I'll keep that same.
Look,
Okay,
yeah,
so the
I'll be
only
honest.
So the only changes he made,
Two defenders go in.
the only changes he made is he put Sanchez and Thiago Silva. Now, fair enough. My argument for Thiago Silva is I don't think he even starts if you have a fully fit team. Personally,
He
for me.
can't play in a
Who's
back
also
four.
over him?
Well, he can't play in a back
Who
four.
Who have you
as
got?
far as I'm
Disasi
concerned.
and
But
him.
that doesn't make sense because if he's
I think
conceded
if you have
one
a
less
fully
goal,
fit team,
how does
I
that
think-
make sense?
I
If
You
think
don't play a back four though. You don't. You guys play back four now though.
Wait. Pause.
the man is experienced.
Can we talk football, not feelings?
Bro,
Our defense,
Alright.
our defense isn't the reason why we're in 11th. Yes or no?
no, it's
Yes, because we've created the 3rd or 4th most big chances.
Okay,
in the league.
but
we're
our
11%
defense is
goal
the
scorer.
reason why we're joint first. So why should any of your defenders be in that team?
I've just told you why. Because our defense has been good, statistically proven.
No, but our defense are the reason why we're second and playing
Bro,
bad.
I just want to know. Do you believe what I said? Yes or no? Everyone here, fit Chelsea 11 with all their players available. Fofana is in there before Thiago Silva. Am I wrong? And you could even say Cowell, Disasi, potentially some of these other guys might be starting over him also. I think at this
If
point,
they had all their centre backs fit in a back four, they're not starting Thiago Silva, bro. They're starting
Yeah.
what's his name? That
Silva-
French guy. And
Thiago Silva's time as this amazing center back, it might not be done. He's still smart.
hey, Igal, it's done, bro. Don't sugarcoat it for them, man. It's done.
Mentally,
He's done out
still
here,
there.
bro.
You know what's so funny about this conversation? I'm trying to see where the facts are based off your opinions. Because it doesn't sound like a lot of fact. It sounds
Okay,
like, oh, it's done based off feeling.
the facts are you've lot
What's
have
the
played
fact?
a back
Tell me the
three
fact.
more than a back four, right? Is that correct this
What
season?
would you say?
You've played a back three more often than a back four.
fact. That's an incorrect fact.
All right, talk to me. Talk to me. From what games did you start playing as back four?
Let me tell you the team. Yeah, it's been Colwell at left back. It's been Thiago Silva, Disasi, and then Gusto, and then Cucurella's filled in because Gusto's got a suspension.
When was the first game that back four started again?
I
think
no, it's not always been a back four. No, it's not always been a back four. No, it's not. You not played a back four all season, you liar. Don't try it.
1 second. I think this is the best.
Hey, bro. Hey, even Don. No, sorry, Egal. Don, let me know because you were screaming and crying for a back four. I can't wait till he refers to a back four.
No,
why were you talking about that if you were playing a back four? You not playing a back five.
Chilwell was playing
recently you've been playing a back four, but not before then.
1 second. There's no shots for Levi Colwell. Like, what happened to the Levi Colwell shots?
What are you talking about? You said your question was form overall players. Zinchenko's proven it for like 3-4 years.
No, because I'm seeing a lot of your fans.
No, I don't mind giving him the keeper, bro. I don't mind giving him.
A lot of your fans were saying Levi Colwell.
That's it.
Because our team has like a lot of like youngsters who could be good in the league, but they had to prove it first.
Colwell was playing left wing.
Exactly, because he was pushing up. We're still back four.
What does that say about Modric? Wallahi. Anyways,
he's been good. He's been good for us.
Let's get it. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna ask Kunle. Kunle, are we kind of underestimating Chelsea?
It depends what you mean. It depends if you're asking me, do I still feel confident that they pay rent to us at Stamford Bridge right now? Yes, of course they pay rent to us, and rent is due. We are coming to collect our rents this season for the 4th time in a row. But with that being said, it's not going to be easy collecting the rent. We gotta try and roll up on them when they just got back from work, where they can't give excuses. You know them ones there. It's gonna be one of them ones. They just got back from work, knock on the door, give me the rent right now. It's one of them situations. It's gonna be a 2-1. But Chelsea they're playing well. They're playing good football right now. But I can't see them scoring more than 1 goal against us. And if they're gonna collect 3 points, they're gonna need to score more than 1 goal against us. And this is going to be the first time where we have our strongest 11 available. Hopefully, we start with it, and if we do, Well, I haven't. As far as I know, Saka will be back in the squad. As far as I know, I've not heard reasons to say otherwise.
I just think Trossard and Timber are going to be out.
Out? Why is Trossard going to be out? Is he injured? Did he get a knock?
Trossard hamstring injury still. He might still be out.
Oh, okay. No, but in terms of our strongest 11 being available,
Saliba and Saka are back.
Yeah.
So we don't have to.
Partey. We've been playing with 10 men, and we're joint first in the league, so we shouldn't have to worry about Chelsea.
Chelsea might have some.
I think Partey will start though, because I'm sure he played yesterday.
Partey will start.
I hope so.
Even if he doesn't, I think Havertz might start.
So Kunle, are you man saying that Partey will go into the midfield and it'll be like the back four of Ben White, Gabriel Saliba, Zinchenko?
You know what? I don't think he's.
That's what I hope for, but I don't know. Arteta's a bit mad, so
I don't think Arteta really is too particular of playing Partey in this game as much as he was against City. Like, the fact is, he didn't even start him against City. He didn't even start Partey against City. He started Jorginho. So we have many different horses for courses. If need be, we can play Partey. If Partey doesn't play, I still believe we have enough players in our team to manage this game. And it's going to be a situation where
Havertz scoring the winner, bro.
Oh, you know, our midfield is actually like.
By the way, are you going to
be a second half sub?
Are you gonna boo Havertz if you're at the game? Would you boo Havertz? Because I seen that trending from your fans. They're saying, "Oh, would we boo Havertz?" Like,
how can they boo someone who got them 65 million for that?
Bruv, don't doubt this Chelsea group. Kendall, don't doubt this Chelsea lot, bruv. These Abramovich lot are a different breed, man. They're a different breed.
Here's the thing. I was on the Chelsea podcast yesterday. Chelsea fan TV, watch it. All the man shout out the man them. And Lewis was saying he's going to boo him. You know what Lewis is like? He's like, I'm booing them. But, to be honest, he won me a Champions League, something you two ain't seen before. So why am I going to boo him? I don't care what he does.
Good.
I don't care. He gave me a Champions League and got me on this show shouting and gloating. So I don't give a crap. As long as you beat him on Saturday, why would I boo him? And if we beat him,
I respect
that's the biggest boo you could give him. So
I respect that, man.
I don't care.
But
man.
Usually the Abramovich lot don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Or them, only the ones that were before Abramovich understand that. Man gave us a Champions League trophy. We gotta respect it. We don't
By
have
the
to
way,
like him
I'm
playing for
saying, yeah,
Arsenal, but you gotta
only thing
respect
ever
it. I
I've seen
respect
it.
you.
guys, I
respect
voted
you.
on the poll shamelessly myself. but wallahi, this is a lot of votes. That's a lot of
100k
votes.
votes.
How many of
Flipping
these
hell.
votes? How many of you these
Right,
votes do you think were Arsenal fans?
Most of them.
Majority, man.
At least another.
So I
40.
see the comment section saying he didn't give us a seat Champions League. These lot are ungrateful, man. Ungrateful
Nah,
people
you
in
know,
this comment
everyone
section.
knows what I mean. Not obviously carried
No,
out.
I think.
No, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
One second. There's multiple storylines in this game. There's the storyline of Chelsea. Have they bounced back? There's a storyline of are Arsenal taking them too lightly in the case that if they do well. If they don't do well, it's the case that, Kai Havertz can come and dunk on his old club, or he'll prove them wrong, or he'll prove the doubters wrong, right? And then there's also
Where's Jorginho at lately?
Jorginho played against City.
Yeah, he played against City,
What did
man.
he do?
Yeah.
Casual. And a casual one, Kendall. And a casual one.
Jorginho made a mistake recently, and Chelsea fans started claiming him as an agent again. And then this is what they do. Whenever he makes a mistake, they claim him as an agent.
Have you man discussed Arsenal? I want to discuss on Chelsea now. You man discussed Arsenal, yeah?
Oh, by the way, Chelsea, I'm going to ask you some players if they're fit or available. Let me know. Fofana, still injured, right?
February.
Chalobah.
Sold in Jan, but I think he's fit.
Raw. That's offensive.
Romeo Lavia.
Sold in January.
November. So a few weeks, like three weeks.
Reece James.
Fit.
Available to start.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
to play. Let's just say to play. Yeah.
Okay, advantage Arsenal. What do you call it? Marcus Benleni? Is he even on your team?
If you can't pronounce him, bro, you shouldn't be asking questions about.
Is that who you're
about? The goalkeeper. He's fit. He should be fit. Yeah.
Okay.
Who cares if he's fit though? Don't ask questions.
I'm just asking him.
You're hilarious, bro.
He's back in December. It's like 6 weeks.
What about Chawanami?
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
How do you pronounce it?
That's a Chouamani. Oh my days. Carney Chukwemeka. This guy.
Chukwemeka, my bad.
You're African as well, bro.
DJ, I've never booed any ex-players, mate. I've never booed any ex-players, DJ, in the comments.
No, that's because I thought he said Chouameni, and I was like, what?
No. That's what I thought he said as well.
All right, yo. What about Matty Shield?
Buddy Shield, he's fit. What a baller, by the way. He's a baller.
I bet. Chilwell.
You know about Chilwell already. Hospital bed, innit?
Ah, man, I was looking forward to him.
So an investigation needs to go on your fullback like chairs.
Finally, the Sassy. What's going on with the Sassy?
Oh, he'll be fit to play as well.
Thank God.
It's not about thank God because Liverpool struggled.
No, thank God he's playing, bro. I like the Sassy, bro.
Chuckle, bro.
Anyway, let me get into Chelsea. You get into this Chelsea team. You man didn't really speak much about Arsenal because I think there's more to say about Arsenal than you man are saying still.
Okay, so
but I'll say quick about Arsenal, yeah, because I'll let you man jump in as well. Couldn't have just joined before. That I don't know if you man been playing that well, but you've been resilient. You've been grinding out wins, and this start of the season, it's all about getting the points on the board. So no one's gonna knock you, man, for being first place, joint first, and scoring the amount of goals you have.
But yet they've been knocking us, bro. They've been knocking us, even though that's the case.
Well, what I would say is that that I don't know about the way you've been playing, and the reason why it's contextually important for this game is because Chelsea are in a good way in the form. That's why there's more optimism. The rival fans. Yeah,
have you not been playing better than City?
The problem is people say 3 wins, and then if you man didn't beat these teams we beat, there'll be problems because you'll be in our position. So it's like you'll be 7th, 8th, whatever. So like you have to beat the teams in front of you. So I'm not going to be like, it's only Burnley, because if you didn't beat Burnley, everyone would be saying we're crap. So
but I hear it. I hear what you're saying, but you're looking at it as a Chelsea fan, innit? And that's what I think. I find it so funny sometimes. Opposition fans think we see your situation like you see your situation. Like you probably see there's a what's it called? A project going on. You lot give us time. We're not trying to give you lot no time. We're trying to troll from now till you stop doing till you start being successful. When we're gonna be on your neck throughout, my brother. And that's what we're here to do. Just like when we were struggling, everyone was on our neck. They weren't hearing, oh, we ain't got the money, we're in a rebuild. We weren't allowed to use them excuses. So bun all that, innit? Like, bun Chelsea. You lot are average, and at best you can finish 5th this season. At the best.
Get it all out. Listening.
Like, if we can't beat you lot, man, we're soft, man.
If you don't beat us, you better be on the show next week. Look at my face.
I'm here, brother. I'm here, brother. I'm here, brother.
You better be on the show because the amount of chat I've heard from Arsenal fans about their team.
Bro,
listen,
look. I never said no. You did interrupt me. That's why you're talking right now. You did interrupt. That's what you did. You did currently interrupt. You interrupted me right now.
I'm thinking you man up. When you man are on the title challenge thing, you know, you get into your mode, finally getting up there with the big boys and that, like you should be doing. The last 20 years you haven't.
Finally.
But 20 years been missing, innit? But you're finally up there competing. But if Chelsea, the team, you just said a crap, project this, overrated players this, Mudryk this, Havertz is going to, and we don't, and you don't win against us, that's an issue for your team. I don't care.
Nah, big facts, bro. Big facts, bro. I'm not running away from that. We got to go up to your gaff and take rent like we've been doing for the last 3 seasons, bro. We need to collect again. That's what we need to do.
You're doing something good, but I'm not going to write Chelsea off and be like, oh yeah, project.
No, for sure. You lot have got a chance. Don't get it twisted. People are saying it's going to be a whitewash and easy. It's definitely not going to be that because you lot are still playing some football. I just think the quality is just gonna shine bright when it comes to that game. I think the guys are going to be buzzing off the City win as well and wanting to put another 3 points in the London derby. I'm more confident about Arsenal away from home than at home. Because for some reason at home we have some weird arrogance that we think we could just show up and the 3 points will just follow as we show up. But away from home, nothing but clean sheets and composed performances. So I see another job like that this weekend. But I still think Chelsea will score, but I can't see them scoring more than 1, and I see us scoring more than 1. So 2-1 to the.
You know, it's for me, yeah. As a rival fan looking from the outside in, I just can't see like someone like Jackson beating like Saliba and them, man. I can't see it. Like the Arsenal back four is very solid at the moment, and obviously Chelsea have got come into form recently, but at the same time they've got a strong defense. I can't see it. Jackson's got no chance, man. He's gonna be missing.
No chance. That's what.
Sterling though. Sterling might pull something back.
In hell.
Nah, they got a chance there. It's not going to be a white walkover.
I was just singing the song. Kendall,
continue.
Yeah, I just agree. I think it'll be closer than a lot of people are expecting it to be.
Right.
Because I just think tactically, like the way Pochettino's got Chelsea playing, I think it's obviously a lot better now. Even though they didn't start off amazingly, but I think they've obviously grown into it, getting better. Obviously, the team learning who's playing with each other, who's like working together well. But yeah, I think 2-1 Arsenal. I still just think Arsenal just have that edge just because of how Arsenal play and just what Arteta's done. So an edge, but I do think it'll be closer than what a lot of people think.
I hear what I'm saying. I just need Chelsea to basically, at some point, Chelsea need to turn this form around and actually beat a big team. So there's no reason why the Chelsea players and fans can't think that this weekend is a perfect opportunity for the team to prove that they can get back up there and fight for top 5, which we should be aiming for this season. And
the good thing is as well, the league's a lot closer this year. Like you genuinely do not, like for example, like us, Aston Villa and Brighton. No, us, Aston Villa, Brighton, West Ham. Like we all like. No one could literally judge what was going on there. Like West Ham smashed Brighton, then Brighton smashed us the following week, and then we obviously smashed Villa earlier on in the season. Like it just. It's a lot of like the similar things. So
literally, and also like the way Chelsea been playing the last 3 games. I know it's not been 100% throughout the whole games, but the midfield 3, the back 4, the front 3, they've all contributed in terms of the defense and the attacking. And I need them to show it against a bigger team like Arsenal, against Saliba and against his man. I don't think your wing backs, Ben White and Zinchenko, are like. You can't get through them. I know about Saliba and Gabriel, but I think that Sterling or Mudryk or Cole Palmer can create chances on that wing. I don't know if your fullbacks are that great defensively.
Palmer's a big difference to your.
Palmer's a baller.
I just want to know. I just want to know what kind of game style is Arteta going to go with, because it seems like every game he changes the style of play. What we did against City was we were more reserved. What we did against Tottenham, we were more reserved. What we did against Manchester United, we were more reserved. When we have to go against teams that are more defensive, we go at them and we are relentless. We just hold on to the possession, keep recycling, pin you back, and we don't have a sniff. So is he going to go with the more possession style and try to go to Stamford Bridge, bore you to death, and just come out of there with a 1 or 2-0 victory? Or is it going to be a situation where we're going to let you have a little bit of the ball and try to make you make mistakes? And that's where it's going to be quick fire.
I think it's going to be the latter, personally, and I think it's going to be similar to Iga. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if it was not last season, the season before, when a lot of Arsenal fans were like, "Oh yeah, this year against Liverpool, we're going to be better." That's how I look at Chelsea and their fans right now. When they're like, "Yeah, this year we're going to go against Arsenal and show them we're back at home and stuff," and then we're gonna put them to the sword. Like, it's just going to be a tactical masterclass from Arteta. Like, not to say Chelsea are not good, but I just don't think they're ready for this level of warfare just yet, innit? So,
you know what? I'm actually not going to go into this game disrespecting Chelsea. I feel like I do that already too much.
It's a London derby. We can't disrespect them.
I'm going to go into this game respectful because I feel like I respect their defense. What I don't think Chelsea can do is not capitalize on their chances. They have to be extremely clinical, which is outside of the norm for them to win this game. So if Chelsea can be extremely clinical, they can have an opportunity to get something from this game. But for them to be clinical, it doesn't come that often. So I'll have to see it to believe it. Personally, for me, I only can see an Arsenal victory. And I'm going with the 2-0 Arsenal victory. I think it's going to be a situation where we try to bore you to death after we get our goals. And it's going to be us coming to Stamford Bridge, holding on to possession, and your fans are just going to say, "Get this game out of here. We don't want the score to get any worse."
So
I think that's disrespectful, though. I don't know. Maybe you guys think that's disrespectful.
I don't think you're being disrespectful because you're backing your team and you're using what you've seen. My thing is, where it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek from you, is that you're saying that, you're going to show us game, and that you're going to show, and we're going to be, we want 2-0, don't make it anymore. It ain't going to be like that. Because the reason why, I'll tell you why. Remember you man beat us.
You guys like scoring. You man
beat us 3-1 last season at your home. And that was the worst. Everyone on this panel watched the Chelsea last year, the worst season we've ever had, really.
First goal.
The players everywhere, 30 man walking around the training pitch. We still put up a game against you, man, in that second half. And we even scored. And that was with a team that had no synergy. Let me know my point. The point is that the reason why I have optimism, Chelsea has optimism, is because we actually have a team unit, a synergy this time round. So when you man are saying you're going to school us, I can't really see that being the case because you can even school Man United. You better even school Man United, and they've been worse than us.
3-1 says otherwise, Chelsea. 3-1, bro. We scored.
The thing is, you have to understand.
You could school Man United, who are worse than us.
3-1. We won the game 3-1. What are you talking about,
bro? I get it. Points. The win's the win, but they were last minute.
What are we doing there?
United offer more of a threat attacking wise, even though we're at home. They offer more of a threat attacking wise. Chelsea just don't offer that attacking threat. All of our teams, Manchester United, Newcastle, Arsenal. Kendall, if you face Chelsea right now, would you be scared of their attack?
I wouldn't be scared, but I just think that's coming from like me again.
Don't explain yourself, Kendall. You don't need to explain yourself, Kendall.
No, because I said earlier, I think it's going to be a lot closer because I think tactically Pochettino knows what he's doing now, and he kind of knows the direction that he's going, and it's building. Because they're starting.
How many goals last few games?
They're starting to get,
Kendall. I see what you're doing here, Kendall. I know. I hear it. You want to be a little bit nice to them. He asked you, "Are you scared of Chelsea's front three? No matter how close the game is going to be this weekend."
I'm not scared.
Good, it's good. That's
but to be fair, I probably would only be scared of like Liverpool's front three, to be honest.
Yeah, you faced them. You faced them on the 25th of November. You're probably going to be going to that game. It's at St. James's Park. Are you worried about their attack? No.
Because she's playing with her hair. She don't give a damn about it.
No. What a dumb question. That's like a month away. We could score hella goals before then, and obviously a different answer.
The little bit changed.
Is that question based on the last 3 games or the last 2 months of football?
Bro, this is based on Chelsea, what we've seen.
I think
from
just
Because the
in
last
general.
3 games we scored 1, 2, and 4.
The only person that scares me out of that attack is Cole Palmer. Like that would be it, or Sterling if he played, because I think I still rate Sterling so
Kendall,
highly.
why are you being nice tonight? What's all this?
I know.
This is perfect.
Hey, what's
just
all this,
saying,
Kendall?
no.
I don't like this,
Yeah.
Kendall. I do not like this.
You know what?
Is a yes or no question, and you know the answer is no.
I said
Oh,
no.
yeah,
They
Carl
go worried
Palmer.
about Arteta. Said no, Arteta should not
No,
be doing
Robin
anything.
Hood's not having it.
Beautiful
He wants
Saliba,
Kendall to
Zinchenko.
let her answer how
Nothing
she
should
Hey,
happen
bro,
to Tonight.
any dead
Nothing should
player can
happen
have
to
a good
Gabriel.
game, bro. Any dead player
Clean
can have a
sheet
good
today, yeah?
a good day, bro. But I'm not worried about them. Any dead player can
Guys,
have a good day,
1
though.
second. Arsenal, what? Sink in Arsenal.
Oh, the best away team.
You're
Oh,
a best
yeah.
away team last season. You didn't win nothing.
No, this season
Nothing.
too. This season too.
See this number here? It's 0. What'd you win
This
last
season
season?
too.
You're the best away team last
We-
season. What'd you win?
Have you guys watched
At the
game
bridge, that's where we won, bruv. That's where we won. The
You're
bridge,
best team in the
our
league
second
last
home,
season.
which we're
We
charging you rent
We
for.
haven't- we
That's
haven't
what we won.
conceded a goal away
The
from
game at the
home.
bridge.
You
Have you
won
guys
0
watched? Have
trophies
you guys
last year,
watched the
bro.
game yet?
We
Or
won the
not?
game at the bridge, is what we're talking about right
Yeah,
now.
that's the game. Only in the Champions League. And then we got another. Ryan came in here for Kendall. How is Szoboszlai doing at Newcastle? Come on, that's just,
I'm not sure if you knew Ryan, but Szoboszlai's at Liverpool, so can't really answer that question, I'm afraid.
I think he was just trying to take a dig.
Lost.
I think he was trying to take a
He
dig.
was.
Yeah,
The thing is, Szoboszlai, you guys gave up on that a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. But Liverpool fans don't want to hear it, man. Neither do Tottenham fans want to hear it with Maddison either. They just like, oh, you're so sad because Maddison went to Tottenham. No, like literally, if we'd bid for these players, I would feel differently, but we didn't. So like, it's okay. We got Tony
Right.
Gordon. We got Tony
You see?
Gordon. So we're
I'm
fine.
not gonna lie. Being the Newcastle fan is the most fun as a fan base in the world right now. Like, because literally nothing
stress
can
me.
phase me. If I finish 6th, still a good year. If I finish higher,
No
great year.
expectations.
If I win a trophy, incredible. If I don't win a trophy, we still got money. We can get one next year. Do you know what I'm saying? You lot are vibes in. No one can affect Newcastle fans right now. They just
I think
peppered
that's why
PSG
this
4-1
whole-
or
I think
something.
that's why the whole Tonali thing's not bothering me as much, because any other time, if it was like under like Mike Ashley or whatever, I'd be like,
Yeah.
right, I hate this club, like it's so crap, like, what we're gonna do? But like now, I'm just like, in January we can just go and
Yeah,
say
we'll
like,
fix
oh,
it.
let's
We'll
go
do
and get some.
something.
It's all right. I'm not worried. Like I don't stress anymore. It's okay.
Wait, in a
Eddie
scenario
Howe's
like
restored a
actually
lot
no.
on that, you guys. He's
Nah, you
restored
know
a
what?
lot with your fan base, man.
Rhino,
Yeah.
what you
Big
saying?
him up, man.
What you saying? Chelsea, Arsenal. What's your score prediction? Note that Arsenal.
I was gonna say something earlier.
I don't
No.
influence him.
What Chesney said is important. Like, you guys can't afford to lose this. If you guys
Come
lose
on, man,
this,
oh, man.
it's true. But I see Arsenal winning. Arsenal at home, right?
Nah, we're away.
Oh, you're
But
away.
basically
You're
at-
away.
but
Sorry,
basically at
I'm
home.
lost, but
Basically
your away
at home.
form. Your away form.
Basically at home.
Form. Yeah. So
At Chelsea's
Ooh,
basically at
Chelsea-
home though. That's what we're
Chelsea ain't
saying.
good
Yeah,
form.
Chelsea's a
So
grouter for us.
when it comes to predictions, I overthink so much. But Arsenal should get in the bag, man. Especially based on the confidence that you guys have, you should get in the bag. So
I just gotta listen
I'll
to
say-
Giggs, the Landlord album, and we're good. bro.
Man has Hamza as his picture.
2-0 maybe. I can't see Chelsea scoring for some reason. I can't see it, man.
By the way,
2-0.
this is
Oh.
his display picture, by the way, if you guys can see it. Like,
We can barely see you, my guy, bro.
Hamza's still catching strays, wallahi.
We can't see anything, bro.
No, look
Did
at
anyone
the
see
picture.
anything?
Look at the picture, Kunle.
We can't see it. Can you
You
not
can't
see a picture?
Yeah, I can see it.
I can't
Yeah,
see
I
it.
can see it.
It's
It's
ha-
Hamza.
Messi-
It's Leo Messi looking like Jesus.
Yeah.
And then
And who's the
who's
guy
at
at
the
the top?
back?
It's basically
Yeah.
Hamza being held by Messi and Owani.
Owani, it won't in it. Yeah, I had
Oh,
a feeling
from
it was
Nottingham
going.
Forest.
Awoni.
Forest,
Awoni.
Because he
How you
got,
lot are just butchering that Nigerian name. Awoni.
he got
Awoni.
he got team of the month over Holland in our team of the season so far. But yeah, let's keep moving. We're almost done here, guys. I gave my prediction. You guys already heard my prediction, right? What I said. I said 2-0. No.
No, 2-0, yeah.
Yeah. You. What was yours again, Rhino?
2-0.
2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
You saying
Arsenal,
Conley?
yeah.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Kendall?
Yeah, that was mine as well, 2-1 Arsenal. Because I think, Chez, have you got anyone missing from international break? Like, who's coming back? Or did no one go?
They're gonna assess the South American boys, but I think everyone
For tour, you're gonna.
Just because obviously Arsenal have got like Partey's come back from international break. Gabriel's just come back as well.
Same team that got second last. They didn't win nothing last year.
But the same team that beat you last year. Yeah, I know, bro. I get it.
Well, you beat us in the last 3 years in a row, and we've won a Champions League and Club World Cup. What have you won?
Great. That's fantastic. Is that going to help you collect 3 points this weekend? Is that going to help you collect 3 points this weekend? That's all I care about.
Bro,
if you don't win,
all those stats you just said, is that going to help you collect 3 points this weekend?
And you better be here next week with the same chat. If you don't,
bro, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Bro. Don't worry about that.
I said work
and
bro. You have chat,
bro, I'm here, but I don't hide, bro. I don't hide. But what are you gonna say when we beat you? What are you gonna say? Oh, I knew you lot were gonna win anyway. Don't come with that chat. Don't come with that chat because we're not gonna hear it, bro. We're not gonna hear none of it.
The last time Chelsea beat us, they had Morata as their striker.
Do you think any Chelsea fans want to win? We need to get this Arsenal beating our home thing out of the way. That's true. I agree. But us winning is a massive turning point for our season. That's what I'm going for.
No, for sure.
I'm going for a 2-1 win. Chelsea win.
Bro, the last time
you're going to score 2 goals in the game.
The last time you beat us, Petr Cech was our goalkeeper, bro.
Who was?
Your agent Cech, not Petr Cech.
That's the same goalkeeper that was in. Wait, isn't that the same goalkeeper that was in the 4-1?
Yeah, the same agent. The same agent both games, bro. Same agent both games.
The same goalkeeper that was in Hazard's last game. He got goal and assist.
Yeah, agent Cech.
You guys have had a couple of swap players.
Pedro Rodriguez.
They've got the better deal every time.
Was still your right winger, bro.
And he got an assist in the Europa League final in Baku where we beat you 4-1.
Oh yeah.
I hope that helps you beat us this weekend, though. I hope as long as it helps you beat us this weekend.
You want to know something? Those are the old days. Man's just reminiscing on the old days. What does this say?
That's all he can do, bro.
What is this?
Whipping excursions.
It's a gig song.
Because Giggs is the landlord, and that's what we are. We're the landlord of Stamford Bridge. They're paying rent. Come and collect money.
Man said whipping excursions, bro. Why do I feel like that's the line from the bar, right?
Yeah,
how does it
yeah, it's a song.
How does a whole bar go?
That person. That's what he says.
What?
You don't know the lyrics?
A gangster.
This repeats
the internet version.
So.
Excursions. Anyways, I don't even.
You'll hear it on the weekend, bro. Don't worry about that.
I'm not too.
Go listen to it now.
Like that. Allow me, people. But listen, this has been a good stream. I'm gonna give you guys a break tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the top 6, but Friday we're gonna have a big preview. Friday, I'm thinking maybe 7 or 8 o'clock. It's gonna be a 2v2. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm gonna have on there, but it's gonna be me and Gunnar Souls most likely, and it's gonna be Zaid and one more person. I still don't know who that is. I'll figure it out. Hopefully Carefree Lewis can come through, but I'll have yourselves a wonderful day. Kendall, thank you for jumping on. Good to see you happy, smiling. Newcastle's doing well, and you're having yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for jumping on. Kunle, my guy, you already know what it is. Guys, go check out. Links to their channels are in the description, all 3 of their channels. Ches still hasn't made a channel. Hopefully he can get that done soon.
He might if he beats you at the weekend.
Chelsea smash Arsenal for first out.
There you go. And then we got Rhino in the building. Rhino, at least you're happy now. No more takeover bullshit. There you go. There you go. Love for the love, people. You already know what it is. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We're out of here. Love.